Hi everyone, I wanted to show you a project that I've made. It was for the January challenge for Graphic 45. We did a bunch of stamps was the challenge. So these are the stamps that I did, or the tags I did with the stamping. And I had a request to do a demonstration on how I do that. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. So I start with a tag like this, and it's just the small Graphic 45 tags, the artist trading tags in ivory. And so what you want to do first is go ahead and stamp your image. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I just use StazOn, and that's because it won't smear or change. And for this, these tags, I used Graphic 45's typography stamp set, and we'll just go ahead and use a little block here. And I like to just ink it up. And then you can place your stamps however you want. So, and it doesn't matter if they're perfect because you're going to go ahead and do some layering on them. So on this one we'll go ahead and use this little one also. And I just that's good. Okay, and then what you want to go ahead and do before you put any color on the tag is you want to go ahead and use your paints or whatever. And for this I have some Heidi Swapp metallic texture paste, and you'll want to choose a stencil, and we'll just go ahead and, I think I'm going to use the diamonds on this one. And you can get stencils from anywhere, whatever stencils you have on hand or that you like. And so I just put a little bit here on my palette knife. And then you go ahead and just place it on. And you can do some up here in the corner. You can do some over here where there's not really anything there. Just really random, however you like. I'm just putting a little bit on for now, and we'll go ahead and leave that. And then what you want to do is you want to dry it. So I'm just going to use my heat gun, and this stuff dries really fast. Okay. So this will be pretty dry, and it's a little hot too, so let that cool off a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and get my color ready. So for the color, I am using Tim Holtz Distress ink, just because I have so many of those already. For this tag here, I went ahead and used this Tattered Rose color, and then also I used the Graphic 45 monomer papers. So I just cut out some images off of the sheet here, and that's what's left of it. So go ahead and ink this up, and I'm going to go ahead and start on the places that didn't have paint, just in case the paint's not quite cooled off and dry. But just go ahead and go over it. And get up. That would be good. Alright, so then you can just wipe off the eyelet and it comes right off. And then same with these. I just wipe them off with my fingers, and the color comes right off, and it comes off. And so it's now on my fingers, but that's okay. So I've got that ready to go. And so then the next thing I like to do is I like to distress my edges. And again, I just use walnut stain. And that's just because I like mine a little bit distressed. But it's all, you know, personal choice. You can do it whatever you want. And so what I've done is I've gone ahead and for this project, since I'm doing it a little different and I have 3 tags like this already, I decided to use my Communique collection, and they had this image here. There was 2 of them. So what I did is went ahead, and this is just the cover of the stack of paper that I saved because it has really beautiful images on it still that I can still use for other projects. So I went ahead and already cut out the image and have this part here. So it was, you know, just the image and then this. Okay. So, and you can make this darker red if you want, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And so we'll go ahead and just ink the edges a little bit on this too. And that gives it just that little, helps it stand out a little bit. Okay. All right, so then what you want to do is you want to put some pop dots on it, and let's see if I can find mine. Here's some. So what I use for mine is I always use Glossy Accents for everything. It is the best glue. And I just smear some on here, and then I use my dots here. And I just do that because sometimes it doesn't, sometimes these ones, I think these ones were cheap, they don't always stick really well. So, okay, give that just a second to dry. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and put some on this. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to make that one, like these flowers, I'm going to make it more of a background piece. So let me get so I'll go ahead and take these little pieces off, the backing off. And then you can go ahead and choose where you want your image to be. And I think I want her about right there. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then for this one, we'll just go ahead and put a little bit of Glossy Accents on it and put the lid back on. The best thing with your Glossy Accents is to always put your lid right back on so it doesn't get clogged up and dried, because then you have to use a pin and poke it. If you look on here, some of the paint didn't, let me see it get focus. It didn't really look very good here, so I'm going to go ahead and cover that up with the Hello. So we'll go ahead and do that. So just like that. And you can add more things to them if you want them, like flowers, or if you want to put some metal pieces on it or make it more fancy, you can definitely do that. And so for these tags that I made, I had put Mayart's ribbon on them. This was a prize I got from Graphic 45 a long time ago when they had done a collaboration with Mayarts, and I've literally had this roll forever. So looks like they're in Riverside, Connecticut, and you can give them a call or check out their website, and this is the name of it, I guess, or the number. So I just cut off a piece here, and I've literally used this ribbon forever for projects. I think I won this ribbon 7 years ago, maybe. So just tie a simple thing there, and there you go. It's all done, and you've got a perfect little tag for anything that you want to use it for. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to give away these all 3 or 4 of these tags. And all you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and you can win one of these. I'll go ahead and announce the winner in a week from today, and if you win, I'll contact you and get your address and get it in the mail for you. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.